there will be several shops that run on caste. So they will all be demolished, right? So entire this identitarian kind of thing, if you actually hamper upon caste identity, it is bound to generate the subcaste identities, because it does not stay. For your information, Maharashtra, which has been a god of Ambedkarian politics, the fragmentation of Republican Party of India has happened along the subcaste of Mahas, along the lines of subcaste of Mahas. It remained covered up, so long so better. But somewhere that can be, those identities could be used by the politicians because they are very desperate. Like Chandrababu Naidu actually created the Mala Madinga syndrome in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and now there is no state, no region exception to that. In some way or other, in some degree, this kind of Mala Madinga syndrome existed everywhere. So this is the kind of thing, this is bound to happen. Among Dalits itself, they have started becoming the more casteist. So what do you say? And we will celebrate 125th birth anniversary of Ambedkar simultaneously. And $1 million question about all upper caste people, whenever they talk about Ambedkar, they bring in reservation. So I said so much about reservation, only question is that when they raise reservation, there is something like a prejudice which actually surfaces, and no denying that fact. Okay? So they always problematize. But if you talk about reservation in a rational and objective manner as I spoke, then we should not mind. Actually, Dalits should be the first of the persons discussing these kinds of things from the rooftop. As I said once, it is again not a rhetoric. I said that the day Dalits come up saying that we do not want reservation, that would be the beginning of Indian revolution. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now it is the time for honoring our chief guest. I would like to call all the dignitaries on the dais to felicitate our chief guest, Professor Anand Teltumbde, Professor IIT.
ಮುನ ಇಂತಿ ನಡೆಸಿನ್ನನು ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಸಲಹಿರುವೆ ಈ ಮೂರ್ಖನನು ನೀನು ಮುಂದೆಯೂ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸಲಿಯೆಯ ಕಷ್ಟದ ನವಿಯ ಕಳೆದು ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಹಾಳೆಗಳಾದು ಕಷ್ಟದ ನವಿಯ ಕಳೆದು ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಹಾಳೆಗಳಾದು ഇരുളನ್ನು ನೂಕದೆಯ ಬೆಳಗಾಗ ಹೊಳೆಯದೆ ಹಿಂದೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಾನೊಲಿದು ಬೆಳಗಾಗ ಹೊಳೆಯದೆ ಹಿಂದೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಾನೊಲಿದು ಈ ನಡುವೆ ಕಳಕೊಂಡ ದಿವ್ಯ ಮುಖನಗುತ್ತ ಕರುಣಾಳುವ ಬೆಳಕೆ ಮುಸುಕಿದೆ ಮಬ್ಬಿನದೆ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸೆನ್ನದು ഇരുಳು ಕತ್ತಲೆಯಗವಿ ಮನೆದೂರ ಕನಿಕರಿಸಿ ഇരുಳು ಕತ್ತಲೆಯಾಗವಿ ಮನೆದೂರ ಕನಿಕರಿಸಿ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸಿನ್ನನು ಕರುಣಾಳುವ ಬೆಳಕೆ ಮುಸುಕಿದೆ ಮಬ್ಬಿನದೆ ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಡೆಸೆನ್ನನು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
I request Professor Thagaraj Sir, Register Evaluation, to speak to a few words.
Registrar of a university and president of this function which tributes birth anniversary of Ambedkar, and Professor Anand and all dignitaries in the dais, very respected, revered scholars here and all students, friends around. I became very emotional when Professor Anand said the last word. Very, very, very emotional. When 1 out of 10 Dalit is out of that line, when the remaining 9 people will come out and tell, we are capable and we can do. That made myself and Professor Somsekhar very touched and eyes with tears when that day will come to see our young friends telling, we are capable, we can do, we are here. Those words actually made us a strong, very, very strong current, more than 440 volts. More than 440 volts. We can turn that electricity, no, we will not die. But when these youth, when they come out and they stand strong, we have a better path for the globe. It is said very strongly in our management parlance, whether cat is black or white is never matters, but how it catches the rat matters. Similarly, so here, our rural folk, Dalit folk, when they rise, when they come to mainstream to show this is the way for the globe, this is the way for the mankind. This is what we speak often here, there, here. 60 crore youth in India. India has a huge human resource dividend. Is it that human resource dividend, whether they have that stuff, whether they have the skill, whether they have the capability, in what way we can make youth better, nation better? What ideologies Ambedkar shown the path? That ideologies we have to reflect and take today and we have to move forward. Not that the day will become great only when we practice it, not just preach it. So practicing becomes the rigor rule. Professor Somsekhar said, our research scholars are missing today to listen what a class session today. It's a historical expression, and the expression of Professor Anand, took us a trance. Economics, political science, sociology, caste, casteism, what not. You need not go to 100 books. A day with a wise man is more nobler than staying in a school for 1,000 days. So today you made that, Professor Anand, and I take this opportunity to thank Professor Somsekhar for having made all efforts, and the team for having made all the efforts to make out of 117, you gave the priority. That priority made us to love you more. Dil mange more, sir. We are with you. Very wonderful afternoon. That the opportunities like this the university will have a meaning when such scholars visit, share, care, nurture the thoughts, and we become more evolved, composed, developing a passion to do something for those who are with tears. Bertrand Russell to quote last, 3 passions for life. 1, love. Love father, mother, brother, sister, neighbors, friends, colleagues, love. Profession, love. First is love. Second passion for life, knowledge. Without knowledge, you are novice. I mean, have the craving for knowledge. Yava, lost. Whoever comes in your life tries to wipe the tears. If you have that approach, your life will be beautiful. Let us start such path. A great day to heart, not from just physical body. Thank you very much.
Employees of this university, student friends, it's a great occasion to be with you all. I thank you for inviting me to this function. It's a great occasion on the day of the 125th birthday of Dr. Ambedkar. We had a lengthy discussion. Dr. Anand Teltumbde has opened up the Pandora's box. There are so many issues there which the oppressed and the Dalit have to understand and the others have to understand. If we people cannot go together, we cannot build the nation. That is in the sense that it's not related to only a particular group of people who have been oppressed since several years. It's all those people who are also Dalits, who are also untouchables, who have not been marked by this label, but still they are there in the villages, rural areas, and all these is probably because I feel because of lack of education and the successive governments at the center and the states, the political parties have declined to give education to people at the lower level. Probably this is the reason why we are not being able to put all of us into parity. There is disparity. With these few words, I thank you all. Please think about what has been told by Dr. Anand in this regard. Thank you very much.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಬುದ್ಧಂ ಶರಣಂ ಗಚ್ಚಾಮಿ, ಧರ್ಮಂ ಶರಣಂ ಗಚ್ಚಾಮಿ, ಸಂಘಂ ಶರಣಂ ಗಚ್ಚಾಮಿ. ಪೂಜ್ಯರ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಹಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಚ್ಛೆ ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಸಹಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಚಲನ ಜೀವನ ಮರಣ, ಜೀವ ಜೀವದಾಯಿ ಮಣ್ಣ. ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಚಲನ ಜೀವನ ಮರಣ, ಜೀವ ಜೀವದಾಯಿ ಮಣ್ಣ. 3 ದಿನದ ಸಂತೆಯ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಸೇರುವಿರೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ. 3 ದಿನದ ಸಂತೆಯ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಸೇರುವಿರೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ. ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಚಲನ ಜೀವನ ಮರಣ, ಜೀವ ಜೀವದಾಯಿ ಮಣ್ಣ. ಕಾಡಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಯ ಧ್ವನಿಯೇ ಮಿಗಿಲೆಂದು ಹೇಳುವರು. ಕೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ತಾವರೆಯ ದೇವರ ಮುಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಡಿಸುವರು. ಕಾಡಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಯ ಧ್ವನಿಯೇ ಮಿಗಿಲೆಂದು ಹೇಳುವರು. ಕೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ತಾವರೆಯ ದೇವರ ಮುಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಡಿಸುವರು. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಣ್ಣ ಮಡಿಮೈಲಿಗೆಯೋ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಮೂಲ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಣ್ಣ ಮಡಿಮೈಲಿಗೆಯೋ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಮೂಲ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ. 3 ದಿನದ ಸಂತೆಯ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಸೇರ್ವಿರೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ. ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಚಲನ ಜೀವನ ಮರಣ, ಜೀವ ಜೀವದ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ ಬಡವ ಬಲ್ಲಿದ ದಲಿತನೆಂಬ ಸ್ಪೃಶ್ಯತೆ ಮಣ್ಣಿಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಡವ ಬಲ್ಲಿದ ದಲಿತನೆಂಬ ಸ್ಪೃಶ್ಯತೆ ಮಣ್ಣಿಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಜಾತಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಮಡಿಮೈಲಿಗೆಯು ಭೇದ ಭಾವವು ಮಣ್ಣಿಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಜಾತಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಮಡಿಮೈಲಿಗೆಯು ಭೇದ ಭಾವವು ಮಣ್ಣಿಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರೇ ಬಿತ್ತಿದರೂ ಫಲವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವ ಪಾವನವಾದ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ. ಯಾರೇ ಬಿತ್ತಿದರೂ ಫಲವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವ ಪಾವನವಾದ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ. 3 ದಿನದ ಸಂತೆಯ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಸೇರುವಿರಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣ. ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಅವರ ಬಳ್ಳಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಗ್ಗೆಯಾಗಿ ಅರಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದೈತಿ. ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇವತ್ತು ಹಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಬ್ಬ ದಲಿತ ಹೇಳಿದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಾಂತಿಯ ನುಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೂವು ಪತ್ರಿ ಹಣ್ಣು ಹೊತ್ತು ಗುಡಿ ಗುಂಡಾರಗಳ ಸುತ್ತಿ ಪೂಜಿಸಿದರೇನು ಫಲ. ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಆಳ ಮೌಲ್ಯ ಹಿಡಿತ ಅರಿಯಬೇಕಯ್ಯ. ದಲಿತ ಅಂಜಿ ಅಳುಕಿ ಬಾಳುವುದರಿಂದೇನು ಫಲ. ಬಂಡೆ ಸೀಳುವ ಚಾಣ ಸುತ್ತಿಗೆ ಆಗಬೇಕಯ್ಯ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬಾಬಾ ಸಾಹೇಬರನ್ನು ನಾವು 125ನೇ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥೈಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ನೆಲೆಯನ್ನು ಬೌದ್ಧಿಕ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕುವೆಂಪು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನನಗಂತೂ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಹೊಸ ರೀತಿ ಅರ್ಥೈಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸ ಇದಾಗಿತ್ತು ಎನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತು ಹಾಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಆ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಾ ನನಗೆ ಒಳೆದಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಆಲೋಚನೆಯ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆನಂದ್ ತೆಲ್ತುಂಬಡೆ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ರಿಯಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ that we had a lecture on Ambedkar which really took us to a critical introspection, and for this I congratulate on behalf of the university and also on behalf of the dignitaries assembled here. Moreover, friends, we all know that the entire world today is remembering Baba Saheb. A society, a nation which failed to recognize the ideas, the philosophy, the thoughts, the speeches and the writings of Baba Saheb. And all this knowledge treasure were made available to the entire universe, and that was the greatness of Baba Saheb. He labored a lot. Today if you see the newspapers, all the newspapers, they carry the achievements, the main ideals of Baba Saheb. that itself made this nation to feel proud, and we are the cultural heirs of such a great personality for which the nation has to throw open for many things